Communication. So, who's watching the game? But the most important part was the conversation about communication. So, in order for this team to win this game and this Eastern Conference, they have to have ideal communication. That means what they're saying on the court and what they are not saying. They got to be able to be looking at nonverbal cues, meaning sometimes you can't exactly tell people what's going to be coming next, but you can look to project what may be coming next. So they already know if they do not have this great nonverbal communication that it is going to impact the game. Absolutely is going to impact the game because they can't be saying everything out loud, right? And they got to be able to project what's next so that they can make better passes and they can be in the spots where they need to be in. When they interviewed a lot of the players during the last game that they had against the Celtics, the last series that they had against the Celtics, a lot of it revolved around how was the communication. When they have great communication, they win. So I'm gonna always come back to this because y'all know I'm the communication lady. And I absolutely love when people have amazing communication. And the communication is not only what's being said, but what's also not being said. So as we watch this game, as you watch nonverbal communication, as you watch them be able to project what's coming next, look at how both sides are doing and notice that if one is short, if one is lacking, it can impact the game. So I'm just sharing this because I'm watching and I'm learning and I'm just, seeing how in real life it shows back up again and again and again. And it shows back up inside of even the Eastern Conference, even as you're watching this game. I mean, basketball life is all about communication. And people seem to be so concerned and over consumed with the concept that it has to be verbal communication. And I'm telling you, a lot is nonverbal. A lot is being able to read beyond what is being said. And the more you begin to know a person, the more you begin to understand how people think, the more you begin to understand how people engage, then you begin to project some of these things. So you don't necessarily have to have all the knowledge ahead of time, but you do have to be observant, right? You got to be able to be observant. You got to be able to check and see. And it's a feel. It's a feel of understanding where people are, what their thoughts are, projecting what they may be doing. Hey, Lucy. Hi, nice to see you guys. Make sure you guys are following, subscribe. I'm just popping in, sharing a little bit about communication and how it even shows up in the basketball games. As I'm watching Knicks, yes, I'm from New York. Where y'all from? Let me know if y'all watching the game. Let me know if you're watching the game and who you're cheering for. But I am from New York. I'm a Brooklynite, and New York is crazy at this moment. Everyone has on their gear. Everyone is hyper excited. And as I'm watching all these shorts and listening to a lot of the announcers and even just the players speak about communication, it gets me excited because it reminds me of why, why breakdown happens even inside of games, right? Why breakdown happens inside of families, inside of homes, inside of businesses, inside of workplaces is because it always comes back to, wait, was something communicated? Was it not communicated? Was there a miscommunication? And often where miscommunication lies are where the breakdown happens. Oh, look, it showed back up in the basketball game. Hey, Henry, nice to see you guys. Once again, let me know, who are you cheering for? Are you watching the basketball game? Am I the only one that's super hyper excited? Well, y'all know I only watch it when New York is playing. And I've been hurt a lot in life. I'm not sure how this result is going to be. But I'm super excited because definitely during the first half, we could see a lot of communication happening. We can also see some breakdowns happening. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll share some more communication strategies on a different day, but you could always go back and see some other videos that I did. But I definitely have to pop in live and tap into you guys, see how you guys doing, what you guys are doing, and if you are seeing how even in the games communication comes up. So I'm super excited for our communication challenge we're going to be doing next week from May 28th, 29th, 30th, 8 p.m. Eastern, where we're just going to be breaking down and just, well, what I'm calling it is not really breaking down, but elevating and expanding, levitating your communication capacity so that you can be a better communicator wherever you go. so that you can reduce breakdowns that usually happens in different scenarios, whether it's at home, whether it's at work, whether it's in your business. Just sharing some strategies that can help to prevent breakdowns everywhere that you go. All right, let me know if you're interested, and I'm gonna go back in and catch the rest of this halftime Knicks. Let's go. Sorry, I'm a New Yorker. I'm gonna be cheering for them. Win or lose, I'm still gonna be cheering for them. I'm super proud that we got this far. Right, we got this far this time. But you can watch the game and see why we're getting further compared to how it was years before or even last year. Our communication got super tight. You can tell guys are reading each other. They're projecting their vibrations are higher. You can see them even just flowing together. They're beginning to gel a lot together. So super excited just to see the changes and just watching it from the outskirts. Either way, whichever result it is, I'm super proud of them. And, wishing the same for you. Make sure you're always expanding, levitating, elevating your communication. So you can have better games and better days, just like the Knicks are doing. And the Pacers when they're doing well. Well, the Pacers are really good with their three-pointers. Really, really good. But we're holding our own. We're holding our own. Shout out to New York. We here. We inside. And for those of you guys who are outside, be safe. All right. I'll catch you guys in our 3-day communication challenge coming up May 28th to 30th. Peace out.